Level 1, the skeptic. You don't believe in any of it. You're the person at the table who laughs when someone knocks on wood. You walk under ladders on purpose. You open umbrellas inside. You've never tossed salt over your shoulder. You think it's all nonsense, primitive thinking. You're smarter than that. But then something shifts. You break a mirror on a Tuesday morning, you don't think anything of it. By Friday, your car needs $1,000 in repairs. Your girlfriend leaves. You get passed over for a promotion. 7 days, 7 bad things. You tell yourself it's coincidence, but you start paying attention. You start keeping track. You pull out a notebook. You write down every superstition you've ever heard. You start testing them, one by one. Level 2, knock on wood. You're at a job interview. It's going well, too well. You catch yourself thinking you've got it. Then your brain fires a warning. Don't jinx it. You reach under the table and knock on the wooden chair leg, twice. Hard. You get the job. You chalk it up to luck. But you do it again the next week. You're talking about a flight you're about to take. Everything's fine, you say. Then you knock. The flight lands without a bump. You keep testing. 3 months in, you've knocked on wood 40 times. You've tracked the outcomes. Your success rate on things you've knocked for is noticeably higher. You don't know why yet, but you're not stopping. You move to the next one. Level 3, salt over the shoulder. You spill salt at dinner. Your hand moves before your brain does. You grab a pinch, you throw it over your left shoulder. Nothing happens that night, but you research it. Salt was once worth more than gold. Soldiers were paid in it. Spilling it was a serious loss. Throwing it behind you was an offering. You start salting everything. Every spill. A pinch at the door each morning. Your apartment feels different. You can't explain it. Your anxiety drops. Your sleep improves. You read about ritual behavior in the brain. You start to understand. The action creates a feeling. The feeling changes your chemistry. Your chemistry changes your decisions. Your decisions change your outcomes. You're not superstitious. You're recalibrating. Level 4, the black cat. You're walking to your car early one morning. A black cat crosses your path. You stop. You turn around. You walk back inside and wait 5 minutes. You're late to a meeting. Your boss notices. You feel stupid. But 2 weeks later, you don't stop. You walk right through. That afternoon, a car runs a red light directly in front of you. You barely brake in time. Your heart is pounding. You start reading about the psychology of omens. Your brain is pattern-seeking by design. When you expect something bad, you stay alert. Your senses sharpen. You notice more. You avoid more. The superstition doesn't protect you. Your heightened attention does. But the superstition triggers the attention. That's the mechanism. You write that down. Level 5. The evil eye. You find out about the Nazar, blue glass bead, ancient symbol, thousands of years old, worn across Turkey, Greece, the Middle East. People wear it to deflect envy. You order one. You hang it in your car. A week later, a coworker who always undercuts you suddenly stops. You get sole credit on a project you've been carrying for months. You start wearing one around your neck. You feel watched over, protected. You carry yourself differently. Shoulders back, chin up. People respond to that. They treat you with more respect. You're not certain if it's the bead or the posture, but both came from the same decision. The talisman changed your body language. Your body language changed the room. Level 6. The number 13. You've always avoided it. 13th floor. Table for 13. Friday the 13th. But you decide to test the opposite. You book a hotel room on the 13th floor on purpose. You schedule an important meeting for the 13th. You sit at table 13 in the restaurant. Nothing collapses. Nothing burns. You start to understand avoidance differently. When you fear a number, you go into those days distracted, braced for impact. That tension causes real mistakes. You forget things. You hesitate. You communicate poorly. The number 13 doesn't cause the bad luck. Your fear of it does. You stop avoiding it entirely. Your performance on those days levels out. Then it improves. The loop is broken. You've done that yourself. Level 7. Coin in a fountain. You're standing at the edge of a fountain in a city you've never been to before. Coins cover the bottom. Hundreds of them. You pull out a quarter. You close your eyes. You make a wish. You throw it. Something releases in your chest. You've just said out loud what you actually want. Not to a person. To yourself. Research backs this up. People who articulate their goals, even symbolically, pursue them with more consistency. The ritual forces clarity. You have to decide what you're wishing for before you throw. That decision alone is the power. You go home, and you write the wish down. You start working toward it. 6 months later, you're closer than you've ever been. Level 8. The final ritual. You've tested them all now. Knocking on wood. Throwing salt. Wearing the bead. Avoiding cracks. Tossing coins. You've kept every note. You've tracked every outcome. And here's what you've found. Not one of them works the way you first assumed. None of them bend reality. None of them move the universe in your direction. But every single one changes you, your focus, your posture, your alertness, your clarity, your willingness to commit to an outcome. The superstition is a trigger. You are the effect. You still knock on wood. You still salt the doorframe every morning. You still wear the bead. You don't believe in magic, but you believe in what the rituals do to your brain. And that's enough.